Hello, we are walking through a bazaar right now. We arrived in Istanbul last night and we had dinner. We tried some new food. I got a lamb leg, which is very uncharacteristic of me, but it was pretty tasty. And then we also tried kunefe as well. It was like this pistachio cheese dessert and it was actually pretty tasty, but I ended up getting a second allergic reaction. I don't know, like I was told that like peanuts are not really used as a thing here, but it's my second reaction in a few days and yeah, it's just not that pleasant. And Cameron said I might be developing a new allergy, but I don't know. Anyways, we visited the Blue Mosque this morning and it's really beautiful. We learned a lot about Islam and like the major differences with Christianity. But anyways, we have a lot on the agenda today. We're trying to find lunch and then we will also be visiting the Topkapi, is it the museum or palace? Topkapi Palace.
Adım adım ilerliyoruz. Bir süre önünde beklemeyelim lütfen.
Okay, so we just left the Topkapi Palace and just a few thoughts. It was super busy. I can't remember the last time I felt like there were that many people. I guess it was a similar feeling to like Rome, you know, just like super packed and like queuing up to go into like the different exhibits and stuff like that. It was very exhausting, just waiting and navigating so many people. Anyways, I still learned a lot about the history of the sultans and the harems and just like saw a lot of cool things and the hammams and just still a good experience, although very, very expensive. We have the museum card and without the museum card it would be like around 50 euros for an admission ticket. That is outrageous, honestly. In my opinion, it was not that, like, it was not worth 50 euros. Yeah. Anyways, we spent about 3 hours there and we were, yeah, really exhausted by the end of it. Anyways, we are now heading to the Grand Bazaar.
Bu ölçü bitmiş. Bundan sipariş geçmiyor.
another day in Istanbul. We are crossing the bridge to the other side of the city and we're gonna spend the afternoon here. Hot. We just had dinner and it was really good. Really loved the clay pot. It's honestly kind of similar to like the Chinese way of like braising beef. You cook it for a long time, then it becomes really tender. You add a lot of vegetables and things like that. It was really delicious. And today, like in general, we kind of just took it easy. We really didn't do that much stuff today. We had to take lots of breaks because we were both pretty tired. And anyways, we are headed back to the hotel. We still have one full day here in Istanbul. But I think before we go back to the hotel, we're gonna get some dessert. And we're gonna go to the same place that we went to yesterday for dinner. And it's just a really cute place. It's family owned, extremely affordable. And so they have desserts there. We didn't have any yesterday. We only had like the main meal. So we're gonna try out the desserts.
Everything handmade, everything.
Our first stop of the day. We finished going through the museum. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm not super interested in like archaeology and historical, that kind of stuff. Like lots of clay pots and old bricks and I don't know. Anyways, it was still nice. We're walking by the Hagia Sophia. We decided not to visit it because it's really expensive to visit. I think it's like 30 euros or something like that. Whereas like the rest of the mosques are free to enter, so we just didn't want to spend that money. Anyways, now we are going to take a break and get some coffee. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is the call to prayer, which happens 5 times a day to remind Muslims to pray. And it happens sometimes, well, every day, really early in the morning, also really late at night. So sometimes it's a little bit sudden, but it's become a regular part of our day here in Turkey. We are at the Karia Mosque. We actually tried to visit yesterday, but it was closed because Friday afternoons are for congregational worship. And then we took the bus to come just now, and then the place was closed again. at 4:30. So and then we went to get a snack. And then we came back again after the snack. And then we realized that we have to pay 20 euros to go in the mosque, which was quite a surprise, and it's not covered by our museum card. So too bad for us. We're not gonna go. And we're gonna try to beat the rain and just head back into the city.